What's up, guys? Just waiting for a few people to join. Come on down. Who's with me? We got Subnoise Soldier. What's up, bud? I was hoping we get people from the that were watching on the last one. I see, we got 12 people on here. Say, what's up? Let me get to know you. Where you from, Subnoise Soldier? Yeah, sorry. I try to give people time to watch the next video, but we're having some pretty bad power outages out here, so I want to make sure to get this at least started. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes, or maybe just one more minute, see if anyone else joins. If everyone can maybe share this link, that'd be awesome. Try to get, whoever. You never know who might be interested in this type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to do right now. It's not really happening. Who else out there is going to be burning a few with me here? Alright, let's kick things off. What's up, guys? How y'all doing out there? Who do I have with me tonight? Let's see. Who do we got? We got Subnoise Soldier. We got Ryan Hasty. We got Six Maestro. I believe that's what that says. Sugar Scoliosis. Corey Ulch, is that how that's pronounced? Let's see, Wisdom R. Sorry, I got my computer kind of far away. It has been kind of noisy lately. I'm still trying to figure some things out. Working on getting headphones still. Whatever. Things are expensive. What can I say? Let's see. What do we got? What do we got, y'all guys saying? I still need to watch the video I just posted. Yeah, I just posted a video. Sorry if it was misleading. People thought that I was interviewing Richter. I wish. No, if I ever interview anybody, it'll say straight up interview. You know what I mean? If it's something like Richter Speaks or, the return of Daddy X or something like that, it's, it's not meant to be taken too literal. I saw I got some angry comments on there. Oh. Let's see. Whoop whoop. All right. Speaking of whoop whoop, now I'm trying to get a lot of you guys to keep watching some of my other videos. Now that's been rough because I understand y'all guys might not be interested in like old crappy movies. I get that. But I was thinking of reviewing like the old Money Hustle. What is the Money Rustlers or the Money Hustler, the ICP movies, you know what I mean? If you guys got any links to those or anything, send them my way. I've never seen them, so it would be interesting for someone with my perspective to check out those movies for the first time. I hear they're quite the wild ride. I also want to review the Taxman movie eventually on the channel. If anybody can get a hold of that, every time I find it, it's like crazy expensive. Maybe we can trade something. I got a lot of old movies and stuff. Hit me up. Let me know. Trying to find a Taxman movie. What up, bro? It's Hippie. Oh, that's Wisdom R. Hippie Hornet. What's up? Beans2248. What's up, buddy? Big Money Rustlers. That's what it was. They're actually dope. Okay, well, I'll check them out. I haven't tried looking yet. Maybe you guys can help me out. Just point me in the right direction or something. So, yeah. that last video it was not a Richter interview. So sorry to say, but I think that last Instagram post, or that one that we showed on the video, if you haven't got to see it, Richter basically was just confirming everything that we all pretty much knew. That the interesting things that he did say, I think are it's funny that he had the beats and he was like, I wouldn't have been on those tracks no matter who sent them to me. And I like that Richter managed to mention Daddy X and the Cleopatra deal and not dog on that. You know what I mean? It's like I've been saying on the channel. I think the whole Cleopatra deal and all of that is on the up and up. I think everyone got what they were owed. You know what I'm saying? And if you look in the record, you see updated photos of D-Loc, and it's I wonder who else exactly owns what or whatever. There's still a lot that I would like Richter to speak on, but it's like he says he's focusing on the positivity and whatever. I get it. That's cool. I'm sure he'll let it come out if it gets to that point. D-Loc, I don't think will ever say anything to anybody. His tell-all interview was not tell-all, sad to say. I've been trying to get a hold of Loc, Mr. Clean. I'm thinking maybe I can get him to do a real interview if I can at least get him on the phone or, something. That would be nice. Richter, too, I would like to talk to him. Not even about Loc. I think that's about all that he's going to say. I would like to hear more about exactly what was going on before the King Click. He was gone for a while there, And I would like to know more about the going-ons between Daddy X, and maybe where some of the supporting players are nowadays. I know he has to be cool to everybody, and it's strange knowing that Zinger is still according to himself, what he said, he has been in contact with Brad X recently, and that they're on good terms. So I'm assuming that they're all on good terms. You know what I mean? Shit happens. Things kind of blew up. So some people came together and someone else stayed by themselves. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's a crazy story. Like I said, I've not been too deep into the KMK music for years, for a long time. The stuff I like from Cottonmouth Kings is essentially the classic stuff, all the banger, everything we all know. I think after like the Green album and stuff, I kind of just fell off and stopped, and I just really didn't like anything that the groups were putting out aside from King Spade, and I even like Loc's solo album, the Ripper side one. And it wasn't until Kingdom Come that I thought things were happening again, and so music wise, King Click, I'm very excited for it. I like that track. I listen to it just randomly whenever I feel like hearing it. It's good music. I'm glad to be back there. And I got to tell you, man. Well, what do you guys think? Did you guys go back and give the KMK 25 to Life another listen? Did y'all's opinions change after that for better or for worse? Anyone? Because I got to tell you, I went back and listened to it for like the third time. And my eyes were open, so to speak. Let's see. We have Olive Mule. In my honest opinion, KMK should have adjusted their focus, creativity. Is that what this is? Once California legitimized weed. Yeah, that's a big thing. They should have shifted. They could have gone with it. You know what I'm saying? When California legalized weed, and to me, one of the biggest things about them that I liked when I was younger was they're all about like legalization or whatever. And so once that changed, it was like, well, what do they exist for? And talking to Lou and a few other people, it's definitely confirmed that when Dirtball joined the group, he invigorated things and got them all going creatively again. Let's see, you stopped listening to it at number 9. Okay, we're talking about 25 to Life here. That is hilarious. I don't know, and the more I look at this cover too, it's like, what is going on? It's like it's hard to even tell. I believe if you follow him on Instagram, it's like it's just some dude that like does airbrushing or something. I don't know. A lot of it's a very ugly the aesthetic, and I don't know why. Leading up to it, like I said, I tried to stay positive. You can go back and watch the Chronicles. I tried staying positive the whole time, and I guess that's why I was given things, not. I wasn't being too critical, but oh my god, man, there is just some tracks on there. That Orange County track. Oh shit. I don't know what they're thinking with those drums. D-Loc, if by some chance you see this or someone that knows you is seeing this, I will go and record the live drums for whatever punk rock you want for free for your next tracks. I know you can do better than that, my man. I'm sorry, Mr. Loc. Brad is a fraud, sugar scoliosis. Can you elaborate? Because as I made the case before on the show, I think Brad did what he was entitled to do, to say the least, whether it was morally correct or not. But contracts were signed and things were done within the realms of legality, if that makes any sense. And I think Brad put in a lot of fucking work and deserved everything he got. Let's see, Jay Mendoza. Dude, what the fuck, man? I knew once Dirtball came along, it all went downhill. And this last album was shit. Yeah, I agree. I think that the group kind of... I personally don't like Cottonmouth Kings with Dirtball. You know what I mean? If you're asking me, I don't like that lineup. I don't think he was a good fit. But the fact that he invigorated the whole group and got them creatively going... You go back and listen to some of those tracks, and they were really trying some different things, to say the least. You know what I mean? I like Dirtball on his own. I just didn't think he was a good fit with the group. Oh, he didn't even smoke, to say the least. Okay, well, yeah, I'll give him that much. If you're talking about he had an image, definitely. I think the guy was 99% image, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that in the best way possible. I think that's who he is. That's who he was. He, I said it before, I'll say it again. If it wasn't for Brad X, there would be no Cottonmouth Kings. There would be no 25 to Life. There would be no Cottonmouth Kings. There might have been some other, incarnation out there, whether or not they would have been known worldwide, whether or not D-Loc would have fans in Japan right now, based on 25 to Life alone. I think the bunch of talented individuals. Yes, do not get me wrong. I just think Brad X, people have the wrong idea about him, in my opinion. Let's see here. After the Green album, it was over. I agree, Jay Mendoza. Fire It Up. Underrated and hated on, but maybe their best work, in my honest opinion. Yeah, Fire It Up was the first big release that came out at once I got really into the group. Like, I remember Rolling Stone coming out and seeing a lot of the tours and the posters. I didn't see him on tour, but I remember that one got really heavily pushed, as did High Society before that. As I said, I went to a Weezer show long time ago, and the Subnoise Street Team, they basically gave me like a stack of these awesome High Society patches, and I wish I had one. I haven't seen them since. I didn't like Cottonmouth Kings back then. I didn't smoke weed or anything back then. I was just into music, so I gave them to all my stoner friends. You know what I mean? Maybe one of them still has them. I'll try to get it back. It was just like an oval, red oval, and it had High Society on it with the KMK logo. With KMK, it said High Society with a black trim. I wish I still had that thing for the nostalgia alone. And I have not seen one ever since. Has anyone else ever seen one of those patches? Let me know. We don't need 25 to Life. Album is garbage. Oh, shit. That was Seven Doe. Hey, I like that name. I love that movie. I miss Kevin Spacey. Sorry. Oliver Mule. Fire It Up was so good. I agree. Fire It Up. To me, that was like the first big release. Like I said, whenever I first got into them, that was the one that I was able to, like, my roommate was really into them. He was on the Subnoise newsletters and all that. So that one came with that DVD, I believe, right? Fire It Up came with the DVD with all the videos, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that it was. 25 to Life is trash. You lost interest after number 7. Yeah, I said it too. Number 7, in my initial Rise and Fall of Cottonmouth Kings video, I didn't really touch on number 7 or like Rolling Stone. I kind of, people say I skipped it, that I forgot. I was like, no, I didn't intend on going over every album. And whenever, in fact, I look back and I was like, I kind of did skip over the stuff that I liked. You know what I mean? And now focusing on some things that I do like. I thought number 7 was a great album. To me, that was their last, for whatever reason, their last one that felt like a real album, like a tight-knit product. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's what they're going for, but I think it is a very tight album. And, you know, for all the flaws of the production of this thing from Cleopatra, it does sound really good. If you get the right system, at least. I got 2 subs hooked to a goddamn car amp onto my record player there. So, but it does sound good. I do recommend getting it if you're a fan, I gotta say. Yeah, the DVD came with that one. I've been trying to find a lot of those videos. As far as I know, a lot of them are not available online, and I don't remember all the videos. Anybody out there have that? You want to send me the track list? Maybe upload the videos and send them my way, and I can share them with everybody. I'll give you all credit. I'm glad you guys are hanging with me, too. Anybody else out there smoking? Let's do it right now. This is for all of you guys watching right now. D-Loc, what's up? I see you, buddy. Kingdom Come was fire. Mr. Clean, Six Maestro. I like that name, too. 7 Doe, Olivia Mule. I see a lot of names in here I haven't seen. That's awesome. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Consider joining the Patreon. I'm going to be doing a few KMK uploads on there, but I'm going to be doing the big majority, and all of those will be on the actual channel too. I'm not going to let y'all down. Y'all guys been with me for a while. Rolling Stone is still my fave. All right. So here, the guy tells me the name of the shit all the time. I don't know. The girl, actually. And so I got a nice, cushy, nice little fluffy bowl topped with some very, very fluffy, shiny, sparkly keef. Let's do it right now. This one goes out to Richter and the boys in King Click. How about that? Good luck, fellas. Yeah, I've surprisingly still got a weird amount of haters out there. I forget to check the comments sometimes. People are like, you don't know shit. You know, someone was like talking how Chuck's a rat or a narc, or there's some crazy shit out there. It's pretty nuts. But I gotta say, like, you know, anything I'm wrong about, I try to keep it opinion based anyways. And if I'm speaking something that I think is the truth, I try to let y'all know that it's from a certain source. And that's not just one source I have either. There's a couple, and it's just these guys are cool, and they want to be respected. They don't want to be put on blast. It is what it is, you know. All awesome dudes. We got to understand, this Cottonmouth Kings shit is old news for the most part. And I don't mean like it's old news, whatever. I mean, these guys have been around for a long time, and a lot of them they just want to live their lives, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that the couple I got a hold of are willing to speak with me. I have a recent photo of Brad X. I've been thinking of sharing it, but I don't know how I feel about it because he's with his daughter, you know? I don't want to just like crop him out. It's going to look all stupid. But I kind of want to share that with you guys. Maybe I can figure something out. You can email that from here. All right, guys. Well, I'll put my email down here. If you guys want to share anything Cottonmouth Kings related, please do. It is up right there. DairyTigers@gmail.com. That's Dairy, like the town from It. That is actually their Little League baseball team in the novel, which came out the day I was born. Okay, so yeah, if you got anything you might want me to see or share, if you got some videos or whatever, WeTransfer works if they're too big, you know. Number 7 was the last great one for me. Drinking and toking it up. I am hungover. I finished this bottle last night. We had some people over. I'm over it. I don't want to drink anymore. We had a power outage today. I'm drinking some Texas tea right now. South Texas tea. You seen the photo? What photo? You see, Seven Doe. I saw KMK in December 2004 in Minneapolis, right after Dimebag Darrell was killed. Oh my god. The amount of weapons I saw getting confiscated was insane. One of the best shows I ever went to. Holy shit. That's pretty crazy, right? I remember that day. I was a huge Pantera fan growing up. I still like Pantera. I don't know why they get so much hate. I mean, I do, I guess. But I still like a lot of their tracks. I can't deny that. Great Southern Trendkill to me is like the perfect metal album. I remember that day perfectly. I was still in high school. I was a senior in high school. And it was very cold that morning. I was late to school. I decided to switch schools at the end of the year. And I was going... It was right before Christmas break, I think, or something like that. And I was driving to school late as fuck, smoking a joint. Because that's what I did on my way to school when I was late. And right before I got there, I heard on the radio that Dimebag had passed. And they weren't sure what happened yet. So I turned right around, woke up my roommate, and we listened to the radio and just rolled hooties with, like, I forgot what we did. We were writing, like, R.I.P. Dimebag or something on him. And we just chilled and listened to Pantera all day. We had friends come over like, holy shit. It's pretty crazy. I still think about that sometimes. Olivia Mill, Pantera is the greatest and best band. I do like Pantera. Okay, let's see. What up, Doe? We got Cali Green Too Fresh. What's up, guy? Scuba Steve. What's your opinion on Brad X on... What's that saying? Oh, Be Real's Hotbox when he faked it. When he apparently faked it. Yeah, you know, I always thought that, like, Brad maybe just didn't smoke that much or whatever. And I don't really care. It's funny listening to some of his old flows and stuff. And he's, like, talking about moving weight and doing all this shit. You know, it's the music industry. Look at him compared to everyone else back in the day. Clearly, he was putting on some sort of act. And it's not like, you know, I think cheesy is the word most times. Which is why I was kind of turned off to Brad the whole time in the first place. But, you know, but again, going back and listening to all that shit, it's like all the hooks, all the melodies that came from Richter and X, for better or worse. The punk rock stuff never would have worked without Brad X. And I think that's obvious with 25 to Life. Olivia Mule, we're the same age, same grade. Awesome. Am I saying your name right? Is it Olive Mule? I'm sorry, my computer is so far away right now. Be sure to subscribe, Olive Mule. Always nice to meet someone my same age. We're all the same age. Okay. How did you come about even thinking of trying to figure out all of the story of Cottonmouth Kings? That's a good question from Jim Fool. There's some weird names in here. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Well, yeah, that was interesting. Basically, my whole channel here, the reason I started it is because there was so much movies and music and bands and stuff that there was just very little info on, and I wanted to know. So the stuff I wanted to find on the internet, I was not able to find. So I decided to start putting that shit on the internet, pretty much. Like, I got a lot of cool reviews of old movies that, you know, the first big movie that Sam Jackson and Tim Roth were in, talking to that director, old horror movie directors, all kinds of shit. And then when I started getting into music, I started to wonder, you know, what happened to a bunch of these bands? And one of them was Cottonmouth Kings. And then upon looking into all those bands, they were definitely the most intriguing. Because at the time, everything had just fallen apart. At the time I first got into it, the Kingmaker deal and the whole weed thing had just fallen through. Saint was still alive. He had just gotten locked up. Richter was just silent, nowhere to be found, as was Brad X. Nobody, not even Loc, was being very vocal at the time, you know. So I did what I could. I put that video out there. It got a lot of views. It still is. That's like my most viewed video on my initial rise and fall of Cottonmouth Kings video. And so from there, I just kept going. I got a lot of fucking hate at the beginning, I tell you what. But he just kept going, you know. And the video was out there. I would go back and cut out things whenever I realized that I was wrong or whatever. I would do my best. And then, the channel, I was trying to get it to keep going. I wasn't at 1,000 subs yet. So then I did the follow-up video once Saint passed. And, once Saint passed, the views went up like crazy on all those videos. And I was just trying to show him some love, you know what I mean? And so then the channel got growing, and I got a lot of you guys that kept watching. Some of y'all do watch my other stuff, which is awesome. And I just, I wanted to keep it going. I'm genuinely interested in KMK lore, so to speak. And since I've kind of inadvertently become the guy that gets this stuff out there, I can't be more proud to be the one. I tell you that much. It's a lot of fun. I'm into these weird groups. I know I say all the time I'm not a big fan, but I am obviously a big fan. It's just kind of like a weird admiration. I have that with a lot of groups. A lot of people think I just hate on a lot of shit. It's like, no, it's a different type of admiration. You grow up with all this stuff, and you look back, and it's very strange what's going on, especially with Cottonmouth Kings. And in my opinion, there's still a lot of story to be told. We're right here at the end of the book. There's still this much, you know what I mean? And I try to be respectful, especially the guys that, to Richter and Chucky Chuck, all those, even Loc, you know what I mean? I'm harsh, I'll give my opinion. This is my channel. It's just, I feel that Loc has harmed a lot, done a lot more harm than good. But that's how I got into it. I've also done videos, about Godhead, these old bands. I do my new metal videos. I get a lot of shit for those. You guys might like those. The worst of new metal. Let me know your least favorite or worst new metal bands. And of course, I got all kinds of stuff. Let me know some movies you like. Maybe I can review them and get you guys involved in that. Let's see. I'm missing a lot of Staunch TV for life, homie. Much love and respect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Olivia Olive Mule, rest in peace. Okay, you're talking about Saint. Huge thank you for all of it, my guy. Oh, no problem, man. You're welcome. Blue Red, it's a very interesting band to uncover. Yes, bro, you single-handedly brought me back to KMK. Used to bump them all the time and just get high all day, but drifted away to other genres. Thanks, you the man for hustling over this. And that is from a name I'm never going to get right. 626D for Dank or something like that. Thank you. I love hearing stuff like that. It makes it worth it. I do put a lot of work into this. Luckily, I'm finally monetized and making like a few cents off the video, whatever here and there. It's a little bit coming in. It is what it is. I want to have some merch. I'm thinking of making some KMK Chronicles stuff. Would you guys be interested in buying some shit? And keeping all this going. Like I said, I want to be focusing on some other bands from Subnoise and things like that, SRH, different stuff like that. What other groups should I cover? And keep in mind, there's very little info out there, so if you have anything to contribute, let me know. R.I.P. to Pac and Saint. R.I.P. Pac and Saint. It's CBD. It's CBD, Texas. I want to know what the hell ever happened to Lou Dog. 7Do. Well, you're a new viewer, I guess, right? I haven't seen you on here unless you've seen the other Chronicles. Yeah, I've been in touch with Lou. It's been a while. I don't know. I don't know if he thinks maybe that I'm revealing too much. I haven't really said anything that he's told me, really. Like I said, I respect the guys. Lou is awesome. Like I said before, Lou, I wish I had the picture ready loaded here to show you, but I don't. And I'm running this through another system, so I'm sorry I had this 25 to life loaded up here the whole time. All right. But yeah, man, it's like Lou's cool as hell. Lou is living his life. Lou has nothing to worry about as far as KMK. He's on good terms with everyone as far as I know. And I'm more than sure that they reached out to him, you know what I mean? And I'm sure they're all on good terms. But that's about all I can say about that. If you look through the videos, you'll see the pictures I took with him while we had lunch at the Rainbow. He had a salad. You are a new viewer. Okay, Seven Doe. I recommend watching all of the Chronicles, starting maybe with the Rise and Fall video, so you see how my opinions shift and change and how the truth eventually comes out. It's pretty interesting. If you do end up watching them all, please comment and like and maybe even share them or whatever. And check out some of the movie reviews. I think all of you guys might enjoy my Stoned Age review. If you ever seen that movie Stoned Age, fuck you, you fucking worm. That movie, I interview Michael Coppola and we talk all about that flick. That one's a lot of fun. Slumber Party Massacre 2, I talk with the director. That real in-depth look on that. My documentary, Forever, The Untold Story of Rock and Roll High School Forever. This fine film over here with Mr. Feldman. My backdrop is falling apart. I interviewed the whole cast and all that kind of shit. And I am still working on the Corey Feldman movie right now. I am currently, if you're a new viewer, I am currently working directly with Mr. Corey Feldman because his team saw my documentary I made, Forever, The Untold Story of Rock and Roll High School Forever, now available on Staunch TV. I'm still working on that documentary, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. Corey Feldman's cool as hell. He's a nice dude. All right, here we go. Another band I loved from back in the day is Funk Junkies. Vaguely remember them. I never did get too deep into them. I went back recently and checked out some of their stuff. Very strange. I've seen some of the videos, but I just started watching about 2 weeks ago. Haven't gotten through them yet. Through them all. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I appreciate you watching. Really. Funk Junkies. Forgot about those guys. The Stone Age is better than Days of Confused. Facts. Seven Doe. Facts. It's a decent little series. Nice work on the Chronicles, Staunch TV. Thank you. You got the talls, man? I'm actually going to have some Ox 45 koozies soon, and I'm going to be giving one away, so keep watching. I'll support you. Thank you. Thank you, Olive Mule. So, Funk Junkies, that's one group maybe I can cover. Another one I was thinking was Mower. And then OPM, probably. I think I can maybe dig up some info on Big B. That'd be pretty interesting. Wicked Wisdom, someone recommended. That could be like a crossover with my new metal shit. Oh, man. Has anyone been keeping up with Loc over on his Instagram at all? He started doing cameos. Yeah, I'm thinking it'd be cool if we do like a little fundraiser or something. I don't know. We got like the super chat and the Patreon and whatnot. Maybe I can use that. It'd be cool to find out how much it is and maybe get him to do like a Staunch TV shout out and maybe won't ask him directly about, the Richter situation. See what he says. He said that he'll say anything. What do you guys think? Were you guys willing to help me out? We could get, we can pay for Richter for Loc to speak. What do you think? Will you guys be interested in helping me with that? Is that an endeavor worth doing? Yes. Big B Slain? Is that what you said? Stone Age is one of my favorites. DJ Dirty Water. Oh, I love it. Y'all guys be sure if you're into that movie, go to Staunch TV after this and just look up, type in Staunch TV Stone Age. It'll be there. It's part of my Staunch on Film series. I believe it was like number 7 or something. I'm up to number 15. Every one of them is about an obscure movie featuring an actor, director, effects artist, someone who worked on the movie. So you'll like it. There's all kinds of cool shit in there. You get a much deeper look into my mind, Mr. Alex Staunch. LOL, I remember when Adams got their asses beat by Phil Anselmo and the Down Boys at Ozfest. Adams? Oh, are you talking about Edema? Oh, Edema. Okay. Is that a thing that happened? I don't remember that at all. That's hilarious. Try to get an interview with Loc. Yeah, I would like to, but, he's not responding to me. That's what I'm saying. I'll find out how much it is for a cameo. And maybe if we all throw in, with the love of all of the fucking KMK chroniclers here, we can get them to speak on it. Maybe even give us a shout out. La Coca Nostra, were they a Subnoise group? I don't remember them. Me and my two boys went to Vermont. Is that what? They played there at the Pickle Barrel. I made brownies. Richter got me re-entry to bring them in. Oh shit, that's cool. Yeah, I hear Richter's pretty cool. He responds, and he's a cool dude. I wish he talked to me. Maybe that's why he isn't really responding to me so much. He knows I want to interview. I'd be up for that. I'll support you. I'll join the Patreon. Oh, hey, awesome. That'd be the shit. I really do appreciate that. I'll put the link down here before I get out of here. There's not much on there right now, but I do have a lot of stuff ready to go. So that's a thing I've really been trying to work on. In fact, I'll put it up right now. How about that? And like I said, the $10 and $20 ones, that's where you get the goodie bags. And so I'll be sure you get, like, I'm going to make some KMK Chronicles stuff. I'll make sure you guys get all kinds of cool shit. But you get first dibs if you're on the Patreon. Dairy Tigers, what up? We got Blue Red. Truth, that happened at Ozfest. Oh, wow. Is there like an article or something out there? How do you know about that? I never heard that. I need to look that up. I need to cover Crazy Town. That's a good one. I'm thinking about doing that, especially since they recently came back. 311. Oh, good Lord. I ain't going to lie. I like some of that old shit. The Patreon link's down there. I believe that's the right one. Let me know if it works. Do a documentary on Ian Watkins from the Lost Prophets. Holy shit. I might get flagged just for saying that. Please, nobody look up the Lost Prophets or that asshole. You got me, Olive Mule. No, I know what you mean, though. That's a pretty outrageous story. There's enough coverage out there on YouTube on that guy. That guy makes me want to puke. Who is this? D Wheezy. Staunch, much love, my man. Much love back to you. Me and DJ Dirty Water saw KMK in Vermont. Only time ever there. Oh, nice. I saw them in Houston, Texas at the Engine Room. And they didn't have the full band, but they did have Lou, and Pakalika was still there, still alive. And the whole show started with a Pakalika dance, smoking around some bud leaves, and oh man, it was so cool. Happened around then. It was big on Blabbermouth. Okay, I'll definitely look it up. I have to check that out. Olivia, sorry, I keep saying Olivia. Olive Mule. What do you was same to what? 7 though, maybe a 50 bag, and you can throw a card. Yeah, so let me know what other groups. I really need to know. I need some ideas because it's tough making these whenever you're trying not to be too dramatic. I kind of got jokey with it and used the kind of, what's it called, the soap opera intro for a while, but I don't want people to think that was like poking fun, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a few more rips here, chat a little bit longer with you fellas. Footage is on the Fired Up DVD. No shit. Oh, you're back. You just had to watch the video. Ryan Hasty, what'd you think? Sorry, again, I did not mean to mislead anybody thinking I had a Richter interview. I wish. That is pretty shitty, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing for Loc to owe Richter money. They're both still kicking. Maybe, for all we know, there's some sort of exchange problem. Maybe there's a legit problem. I don't know. Aside from Loc's issues, but it does really suck that Saint is getting, that his family isn't getting money from anything, and that Richter went out of his way, and that Richter went to the memorial. There was when Pac passed, there was a show at the Whiskey. They did a big fundraiser for his mom at the Whiskey. Now, I can speak on this because Richter also said it in a live stream, but this is confirmed because Lou Dog also told me this before I saw that live stream. So I can at least say that much. Lou was there. Richter was there. Chuck was there. Chucky. The whole crew. Who wasn't there was Brad X and D-Loc. They didn't show up for whatever reasons. Now, I have it on good terms that Brad did make amends on that, or at least apologize to a few people. But as far as Loc, he was just ghost, nowhere to be found, nowhere to be there to help out once Pac passed. And then again, like Richter speaking, confirmed a lot of things that I said in the past. I just want to throw that out there for all you goddamn haters. Not that there's any watching right now. I love all you guys. I get them in the comments later. Assholes. I want to do a whole video just focused on them. But I don't want to. You can't feed the troll. Let's see. Seeing KMK with all those guys back in the mid-2000s was like a religious experience. Very much so. Especially with Pac. I gotta say, Pac-a-Leeka was the shit. They did a live stream, D-Loc, Richter, and Zinger, on 4/20/20. I don't remember that one. Loc, Richter, and Zinger on 4/20/20. I don't remember that one, unless I'm just like really high and drawing a blank. Loc and Richter on Mad Pills out in Western Massachusetts. Blue Red, that's hilarious. DJ Dirty Water, very possible. D-Loc was the cheesiest part of KMK. Ryan Hasty, yeah, I guess looking back now, he was definitely the weakest MC. I'll definitely say that. Smoking a blunt with Pac in Vermont was unreal. You lucky son of a bitch. Man. Yeah, so I'll be doing more KMK Chronicles on other groups. I'm definitely going to touch on a few that I said earlier. So you guys keep watching. I'm thinking maybe Loc will speak up. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe he'll say something back to Richter. Richter didn't exactly accuse him of anything or anything like that, but Loc being so outspoken about other things, And I am still trying to get a hold of Brad X. I would love to land that interview. I've even told him, or I didn't tell him, but I told a connection I have. Yeah, he can even just send me a file just speaking on everything once and for all. I don't even have to talk to him. We'll see what happens with all of that. And as far as Lou, he doesn't want to be interviewed or anything. He's cool as hell. He loves all his fans. He always has. I'm still hoping to get that Richter interview. Maybe if we all hit him up and ask him, maybe he'll respond. I asked Chucky to hit him up too, but who knows? Let's see. All great artists and groups have problems. Some break up, etc. I just think it's lame that a group that talks about peace, not greed, couldn't make amends. Yeah, exactly. Totally, that's spot on. Brad X always gets shit for being weak, but he was way stronger than Loc. I agree as well. I do agree there. DJ Dirty Water. Let's see, 420 is that what this is? I worked promo publications for Pittsburgh back in the day from 99 to like 2009. Those were the days. I was very lucky. I'd love to hear more about that. I'm maybe not here on the stream, but definitely comment or something. And please, everyone watching, if you subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, if you're an old subscriber, also be sure to hit that notification bell. If you don't hit that notification bell, it's like you're basically not even subscribed. YouTube's very strange. They're doing a lot of weird shit right now. I hope everything works out, but be sure to hit that notification bell, please. Granddaddy X. Daddy X was the cheesiest. Lou was the fucking best. Yeah, he is. You know what? Listening to the King Click track, I think it's Mad Child. I feel like there's a jab at Daddy X in there. I don't know. I wonder if they have any connection. Xbox Live? You can tell when Loc started writing his own shit too. I agree. Sadly, I do agree. Well, guys, it's been fun hanging out. Let's do another hit before I take off. But as I said, we've been having crazy power outages down here in South Texas. It is absolutely insane. Here's to all you guys watching and hanging out. Thank you so much. Always a blast hanging with you fellas. Again, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Consider joining my Patreon. I would love to have you guys over. If I get enough of you guys out on the Patreon, maybe I can reveal a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because, that'll be much more private, much more personal. But I'll still be doing shit on my YouTube channel. No worries about that. Please, everyone watching, let me know a movie you like that you might want me to review down in the comments too. That would be awesome. It's been great hanging out with you guys. I highly appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to keep the KMK Chronicles going as long as I possibly can. I am happy to be that guy. I am your host, Alex Staunch. Yeah. Have a good one.